what is your conclusion from this recent literature published during the last 3 years?
Overall, we know that in preterm babies who are at high risk of necrotizing enterocolitis, they have less diversity of the gut microbiota. That is almost agreed by all the studies. That's one basic thing, that yes, they are less diverse. We know that they evolve quite dramatically in the first couple of months. And that's where the importance of this gamma proteobacteria comes into picture. Because the largest study in the Lancet published just recently, and the 2001 study where Dr. Joseph New was one of the authors, both of them they agreed that gamma proteobacteria somehow are associated with increased risk of NEC, and that's also the time when the firmicutes go down. We need to remember that in preterm infants, there are only 4 taxa, basically actinobacteria, which is where the bifidobacteria belongs. Then you got the proteobacteria gamma ones and the delta ones. And the other 2 basically, it means out of 4, even if one changes significantly, that's a significant change to the entire community of the microbiome for the preterm baby.
The usual suspects, Clostridium?
Yes. The Clostridia story has been quite interesting, that for years together people have always believed that yes, Clostridia is a risk factor for NEC, but when it comes to documenting the presence of toxin producing Clostridia in cases and not in the control, that has been a difficult issue, because people have seen time and again that Clostridia which are toxin producing are also seen in otherwise healthy adolescent recovering preterm babies in level 2 nurseries. So they may not be a real cause as such, but who knows, larger studies might prove it to be the case.
The question which I cannot avoid, treatment with specific probiotic strains. Have we made some progress to identify the strains which help?
Yes. I guess slowly, at least 3 independent scientists have given their statements that based on the current available data, it does seem that there is a possibility, yes, that despite the heterogeneity of the probiotic bacteria, as long as they are lactic acid producing bacteria, they have their own independent set of actions, but they share a lot of actions with other bacteria. And that might explain that why, despite such heterogeneity of different probiotic strains, we have seen significant decrease in the risk of NEC. So it means non-specific protection is a definite possibility, and that's basically from independent investigators such as Mary Ellen Sanders or Professor Alan Walker or Vanden Plas from the Scandinavian country, that they have said that it is now time to think that yes, there is a non-specific protection provided by many probiotic organisms, but when it comes to specific ones, so far, as it just happens ironically, the British trial of probiotics for preterm infants of Bifidobacterium brevi, it apparently failed to show there was any significant benefit. But those who have read our letter to the editor, it is clearly seen that if you compare the data of colonized versus non-colonized infant, all the primary outcomes are significantly improved. So intention to treat analysis was probably not the best way to compare the data when you know that probiotics are probably beneficial only when they are able to colonize the gut.
Okay. And the best solution using breast milk of the own mother
Yes.
versus the solution banked
Yes.
human milk?
We know that the best source of probiotic and prebiotic is the mother's milk, as you rightly pointed out. But in circumstances where mother's milk is not available for whatever reasons, then the second best solution is the pasteurized donor human milk. And that's where the data show that prebiotics are fortunately not much disturbed by the process of pasteurization. But when it comes to probiotics, because they are extremely susceptible to heat, they may be destroyed quite easily. And as we heard in today's session, there is not much data available on actual comparison of mother's milk versus donor milk, which is pasteurized, or simply frozen versus defrosted. How much is the effect in terms of the number of organisms and whether they die or whether they are still effective? All we know that even if they are dead, probiotic organism can still be beneficial.
Okay. So the first choice stays milk of the
Absolutely.
mother. And
Yes,
there's
yes.
no
Mother's milk is
better-
the best synbiotic.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.